Hello, hello, good morning. Good to see you here again. So today is Saturday, June 1st, 2024. We are going to begin this video working with such that and so that. And we are going to be expressing cause and effect. Cause and effect. Oh my God, cause and effect. No? Okay, so we're going to be using cause and effect, using such that and so that. Okay, so here we have some examples with because, that is the most usual word to express cause and effect. Because the weather was nice, we went to the zoo. Okay, and as always, since I am expressing cause and effect, always good idea to pay attention to the cause and effect. Okay. So because we use the cause and the other sentence is the effect. Because the weather was nice, we went to the zoo. Only for this reason. Only because the weather was nice. What is the effect? What is the effect of having a nice weather? What is the effect? Well, the effect it is that we can go to the zoo. That is the effect, no? Okay. Okay, now let's take a look with such that. Let me underline such. So here I'm going to underline such. Take a look, it doesn't have to be together. Such that. And here I have that. Such that. It was such nice weather that we went to the zoo. So, the same. Take a look at this. We use, with such that, we use the cause. Take a look at that. We use the cause. It was such a nice weather that we went to the zoo. It was such a nice weather that we went to the zoo. I honestly, I use a lot this expression. I like to express myself using such that. And people use this expression very often. It's very common. Let me tell you, it's very, very common to hear people, expressing themselves using such that to express cause and effect. It was such nice weather that we went to the zoo. Or we can say it in other way. The weather was so nice that we went to this. So here, or you can either use so here, so that. So there are two ways, to express, well, there are many ways to express cause and effect, but in this case, we are working with such and so, such and so. We're going to be working with such and so, and also that, such that, so that. The weather was so nice that we went to the zoo. Very common too. This expression is very common, it's very common too. I love these two ways to express, orally, using these two words orally, it is very common. The weather was so nice that we went to the zoo. Yes, I personally, I use these two. Okay, now, so now let's analyze this, grammatically. So the author is telling me that with such that, what do I use? I use an adjective and a noun. An adjective and a noun? Really? Okay, let me see. We use an adjective and then we use a noun. Okay. So let's see, is that true? Okay. Let's see if that is true. Okay. This is the adjective and this is the noun. Look. It was such nice. Nice to the adjective The weather is the noun. And it's the same here. But look at this. With so, what do we use? With so, we can either use an adjective or an adverb. All that's it. Only an adjective or an adverb. As in this example. The weather was so nice that we went to, we are only using an adjective, or we can use an adverb, you know. Remember, adverbs, they tell us, they give us information about the verb. Remember, that's the function of an adverb. And adjective, they give information about the noun. Okay, so that is the difference. So we're going to be using adjective in adverbs with so, or only adjective with such. Okay. It was such a good, let me see here. So here we have an adjective. It was such good coffee that I had another cup. Adjective and noun with such. What about, oh, here's another example. It was such a foggy day that we couldn't see the road. Okay. Foggy, fog, it's a noun, but remember, oh, it's an adjective. Now sometimes we use, you know, nouns as adjectives, but no, this one is an adjective. It's ending with the ing. But the word only fog, it's a noun. Okay, so more examples. The coffee is so hot. So with so, I only use what? I only use an adjective. Only adjective. So with so, I'm gonna use only an adjective. The coffee is so hot that I can't drink. Oh, the coffee is so hot that I can't drink. Okay, I'm so hungry. Okay, I'm so hungry that I could eat a horse. Okay. She speaks so fast. Oh, look at this. Here I have an adverb. She speaks so fast. I have an adverb. She speaks so fast that I can't understand. He walked so quickly that he couldn't keep up with him. So we can either use adjective or adverbs with so. That's a very easy. Okay, but we can also use quantifiers such as many, few, much, and little. Remember quantifiers? We were working with quantifier months ago. What is the difference? Remember, it's very important to talk about count and noun count. So we have many. We use many with count nouns. And we use much with noun count. Remember, that is very important. So we use much with noun count. Remember? I hope you guys still remember count and noun count, you know, because as you can see, it is important, you know, to know them well. So count, noun. These are the nouns that we can count. You know, cars, apples, you know, keys. But there are also nouns that we cannot count, and those are called noun. No, none, uncounts. These are noun counts. Examples of noun counts: money, jewelry, you know, those are noun counts. Okay. So take a look at this. She made so many mistakes. So mistakes, I can count mistakes. Yes, I can count mistakes. So this is a noun count. This right here is a noun count. She has so few friends. Okay. So as you can see, few, it's used with count nouns. Few. And little is used with noun counts. So this is the difference. If you guys don't remember, you know. So many and few, we use these two quantifiers with count nouns. much and little with noun counts. Okay, so she has so much money. She has so much money that she can buy whatever she wants. So money, right here, money, it's a noun count. Take a look at this. So money, it's a noun count. No, it's a noun count. We can only use much or little. She has so little money or she has much money. You can either use little or much because money, it's a noun count. Money is a noun count. So she has so little trouble. He had so little trouble with the test that he left 20 minutes early. Okay. So there it is. To express cause and effect. But let's talk about the cause. Now, let's talk about the effect with this. Okay. So she made so many mistakes. What is it? She made so many mistakes. This is the cause. What is the effect? She failed the exam. She has so few friends. This is the cause. What is the effect of having only few friends? You're gonna be always lonely. Okay, you have much money. What is the effect? You can buy whatever you want. If you are in little trouble, you have little trouble. What is the effect? You know, the test that you can leave the test. You can leave the test 20 minutes early. You know, it was such a good book. Oh, here we have something different. Sometimes, primarily speaking, that is omitted. Oh, we can omit that. So we can say it was such a good book. I could put it down. Honestly, with this, I don't like to omit cause. I do like to use that. I feel more comfortable not omitting that. No, I do prefer to use that than omitting. I don't feel comfortable. I prefer to say, oh, it was such a good book that I couldn't put it down. I couldn't put it down. It was such a good book that I couldn't put it down. Or I was so hungry, I didn't wait for dinner to eat something. But like I say, I don't know, I'm used to use that. I'm very used to. I like to use that. So in this case, I will say, I was so hungry that I didn't. But maybe in this case, I was so hungry, I didn't wait for dinner to eat sometimes. So you can either, omit it, you can either omit or yes or no. But I don't like to omit. I like to use that, primarily in speaking. But this is in speaking, no? This is something that you can meet in speaking, not in writing. Not in writing. It's only in speaking. But even in speaking, I like to use it. Okay, so now, I think there's not much more to explain here. Let me see, I have a message. Oh, no worry. Don't worry, Leslie. Okay, so now let's get on to this. Let's get on to this. Let's work on this and use such or so. Let's use such or so. Dokie. Let's use such or no. Let me see. This right here and here. Remember, so you can keep it here in mind. And let me take this. This is like very important to keep this in mind. Okay, so let's read these examples and then let's complete the following sentences. It was such an enjoyable party that no one wanted to leave. Okay, so What is the cause? The party. The enjoyable party is the cause. What is the effect? No one wanted to leave. Using such. Okay, so the party was so enjoyable. Okay, this is the cause that no one wanted to leave. This is the effect. He had so much fun. It's the cause. This is the effect that no one wanted to leave. So now in number 2, now we have to pay attention to what? We have to pay attention to adjectives, to adverbs, and to nouns. Remember this. So remember, with such a that, we use adjective and noun. With so, we only use an adjective or an adverb. Okay, so let's pay attention to this. So, and also if you guys want to, we need to use many or few, we got to pay attention to what? Counts and noun counts, okay? Oh my God. I hope it isn't too complicated for you guys. Okay, so Lita is what? Afraid. So remember, this is the cause, this is the effect. Okay, Lita is afraid. So what? What I'm gonna use here? What I do need to use? So or such. Let me change the color here. Kidoki and such. So let me see. So which one is the correct answer? Do I have to use here so or such? Please read it, analyze. I'm going to give you some time. Anielin, you know the answer?
Yes.
Really? Okay, which one is it?
I think is so.
Okay. So Lita, Lita is so afraid of flying that she traveled by train across Canada. Yeah, it is so. Very good. Okay, guys, what about such? She was gone for, what do you think? So or such? She was gone for, oh, such. What do you think? What do you think, Ashley? Which word should we use in letter B, in number 2? Ashley. Let me see. Oh, Ashley, she's paying attention. Look at Ashley, she's paying attention to number 2, letter B. So she was gone. And like I said, what do we have to pay attention to? Okay, remember, because if it is such, we need a noun. Okay, do we have a noun? And then we need an adjective. We don't use adverbs. With such, we don't use adverb. Long is not an adverb, it's an adjective. So she was gone for such a long time. This is the adjective, and this is the noun that she got homesick. Oh, she was gone for such a long time that she got homesick. But what about here? Oh, look at this. Here, I only have one word. I only have one word. Oh, so what does it mean this? It means what? I'm going to use so. Look at this. Let me see if is it right? Is it correct? People on the train were so kind that she will always remember them. So with so, I only use one word. Only one word. It can either be an adjective or an adverb. Yeah. It can be an adjective or an adverb. So kind. What kind of word is kind? Is it an adjective or is it an adverb? How are you going to know that? Well, in this case, if you don't know, remember always to to look at your dictionary. Kind is a noun. And also, let me see. And also it is an adjective. So we can either use kind as a noun or as an adjective, you know. This is why, using dictionaries are very important. So kind, if you didn't know that kind was an adjective, okay, take a look at the dictionary. So take a look at the difference. Only one word. We're not using a noun here. Okay. So people on the train were so kind that she will always remember them. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you 5 minutes, you guys. You're going to do number 3, number 4 by yourself. I'm going to make a pause. And when you're done, we'll come back with the answers. Okie dokie. Okay. Now, we're gonna work on the answers. Okay, Anialine, what is the answer for number 3? Such or so?
So.
Okay, very good. Can you tell us why? Why? Why so?
Because we use so with few.
Correcto. We use with quantifiers. Como vimos aquí en el ejemplo, vean que estamos usando el soft con los cuantificadores, con las palabras que cuentan, o sea, counts and non-counts quantifiers. Many, few, much, and little. Very good. Very good, very good. Okay, Ashley, what about B? What is the answer? So or such?
So.
Very good. It's the same. So little money. Very good. Leslie, letter C, please. Letter C.
Such.
Okay, okay. I've wanted to visit such, no, it's so. Y fíjate, mira, el few, fíjate, Leslie, te los voy a señalar aquí, mira. Vamos a colorearlos. Ay, ¿qué hice? No, esto no es lo que quiero hacer, perdón. Ahí está. El few, fíjate, tome en cuenta aquí, few, little, vean ahí, y, bueno, este es many times. Y many se llaman quantifiers, ¿sí? Entonces, fíjate que con estos nosotros utilizamos el so. Entonces, so few, so little, so many, y también el much. So, con el much también usamos el so. Entonces, esa es la razón del por qué. Entonces, fíjense cómo aquí también, so much. Entonces, con los cuantificadores, que son el few, little, much, con el few, little, many, and much, usamos eso. Bueno, nos queda menos de un minuto. Bueno, a ver, la respuesta que sigue, ¿cuál es? The movie was, de que se acabe el video.
So.
Was so scary.
Yes, Jose, very good. We were. Solo hay una palabra, ¿se dan cuenta que nada más una palabra? Entonces vamos a usar el so scared. Y aquí sí tenemos 2 palabras, vean. Tenemos, ¿qué tenemos? An adjective and a noun. Yes. I was so afraid of having such a bad dreams. Ya se acabó. Iniciamos con el siguiente video. ¿Se acabó y no se acabó? ¿Todavía no? Bueno. Entonces ahí está. Ahí está la respuesta. Entonces, como ya se acaba esto, iniciemos por favor